Welcome to the Destin Business Forum, brought to you by the Destin Area Chamber of Commerce. I'm your host, Amy Perry, and our guest today is Ernie Carey. You are the authorized dealer for AirRestore Air Naturalizer.
That's correct.
And I had no idea what that was. It's this cute little appliance, I guess you would say. I thought it was like an air conditioner or a fan, but that's not it. It's much more interesting than that. So tell me what AirRestore Air Naturalizer is.
Well, what you were just holding is called our AirRestore Air Naturalizer. And what it does is restore the energy to the air indoors so that it can once again act like it had been when it was outdoors. It gives it back its ability to clean itself.
Like fresh air.
Exactly.
You feel better when you walk outside into the fresh, if it's not, a smoggy day.
Exactly.
And you're in the middle of a big city, but, it gives you that fresh air feeling.
Oh, exactly. The first thing we do when we walk outdoors is take a deep breath. Mm-hmm. And it's because we know it feels better, we feel healthier, we feel happier, and the more time we spend outdoors, we'll even sleep better as well.
But I would think for some people, sometimes they can't go outdoors. If there's a lot of pollen, if they're allergic to that, if they've got allergies, they really are advised to stay inside. So does this product help you get that fresh air without having to battle all the other things that are outside?
That's a great question, Amy. Most people, when they're in that kind of a situation, they've got several things that are not going for them. Number one is their health. Mm-hmm. Number two is, and they're trying to do something about the quality of their indoor air. They may use a filter, or they may find some device that they have in their bedroom because it does help them to sleep better. Mm-hmm. But what we found out is there is an energy level inside that exists that becomes stale. In other words, when that air was outdoors and it came inside, when we closed up our doors and our windows within a half an hour, that air becomes stale and it loses its ability to clean itself again. So it loses its energy. So now what we're doing now is giving it back its ability to clean itself again.
So you breathe fresher, more energized air.
And what that air does, again, is you feel healthier. Because again, when I want to feel healthy, or when I want to feel happy, or when I want to sleep better, I go to the beach, or I'll go to the mountains. The mountains especially, the air is so much better for us.
Sure. Cleaner.
Exactly. And it's been proven there are a lot of health benefits to fresh air.
So there are some, I'll say, ailments mm-hmm. that this product addresses. Mm-hmm. Allergies?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Headaches?
Yes.
Snoring or sleep apnea?
Yes.
Insomnia?
Yes.
Asthma?
Yes.
And what does it do for these ailments? Does it make them disappear? Does it help you manage them better?
Well, that's a very complicated question, and I'm not a doctor, but
sure.
But here's been my experience. The fresh air does have the ability of helping our immune system. In other words, it's what keeps our immune system healthy.
Okay.
Without that, we cannot function, because there's really basically three keys to life, and it's the food that we eat, the water that we drink, and the air that we breathe. And all of that provides the oxygen or the energy that our bodies need to be healthy and heal itself.
Gotcha. So it's just helping the body work as it should.
Yes. Yes.
Is that a good fair statement?
Exactly.
Okay, let's get to this device, because I think this is just, I like it because it's little. I mean, that's pretty small.
Yes, it is.
And on the back, it has a little plug mm-hmm. that I can plug a electrical cord to it, and then put it mm-hmm. into the wall on an mm-hmm. outlet. Mm-hmm. And the reason you have that, I think, is because you found that the correct placement of this is how many feet?
Well, in my experience, what I've found is waist height actually seems to be a good height to have these. Okay. So two different models come in our whole home system, which includes 4 naturalizers. Okay. And there's 2 of them that plug into a wall outlet, and then 2 that have a 10-foot long cord.
Okay.
So the cord is ideal for several reasons. Number one is it allows you to do several of the tests, including our bedding tests. Okay. So for people with allergies, asthma, we've found that Well, I've found when I was a young boy, we used to hang our sheets outdoors, and when we brought them in, it had that fresh air smell to it. So we can give that back to those sheets as well.
Oh, wow.
We also have a cord that attaches, because you know, one of the things that happens is a lot of families go on vacations and they get all kinds of odors and things inside the minivan, and
you're in there for 13 hours with 2 kids.
Oh my gosh,
it's just
yes.
like
and then you're
dog.
You're staying at a hotel or motel somewhere that really has some issues, and somebody in the family is allergic to something that's in there. So it makes it portable enough that you can take these with you.
Wow. Okay, I want to get to this, and I don't have all the time. This system, the beginner system or starter system, has 4 different units. That's what you recommend for people that want to just try the product and see if it helps them, right?
Yes. One of with being so different, you know, we're out there saying, give us a test drive it,
right?
Just like you would if you were buying a new car.
Sure.
Only this time, you're going to get 4 naturalizers. We have a video on my website that shows placement and some of the different tests to prove with them. We give you 7 days to do the testing, and all we ask for you afterwards is just you fill out a couple of questions on a survey, and then I come back and pick it up.
So if you want to try it, you get this 7 days. At the end, if you say, oh, it just doesn't work for me, then no obligation, no nothing. If they want to keep it, if they like it, how much is this?
Our naturalizers sell for $99 a piece.
The individual?
Yes, the individual ones. Okay. And you can have it whether with the cord or the plug-in. But our whole home system, there is a benefit to buying that. Instead of $99, it comes out with the 4 naturalizers, $370.
Okay.
And
all right,
there
so
would be shipping and
savings.
handling and tax, should you decide.
Little bit of savings, and then I see here it's got recommended placement: a bedroom, the living area, kitchen, and the laundry room. Now, if you have a home that has more than 1 bedroom, you can just buy additional.
Yes.
And you recommend that if the bedroom is occupied.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
All right. I think I got it down. I have about 30 seconds. So, number 1 thing that you want to take away from this, that you want people to take away from this interview. Give it a try.
Well, you know, we're all out there looking to feel healthier, to feel happier, and to sleep better. You know, the majority, we seem to just be going not to the health food store, but to the drugstore instead. And there are so many great ways of being healthier and being happier, and this is just one of them.
This is it. Okay, all right, give it a try. I have to move on to upcoming events. Thank you very much. I hope you come back. Upcoming events: Thursday, May 28th, the Business After Hours is sponsored by Boat, 383 Harbor Boulevard, the Destin Store location. Someone will win a boat board, $5 per member fee. Tuesday, June 9th, the Leaders in Business Lunch, sponsored by Eglin Federal Credit Union at Bonefish Grill in Destin. Celebrity waiters, active duty men and women in uniform. 100% of tips donated to Building Homes for Heroes. Special guest will be Captain Nathan Nelson, who is the most current local recipient of a mortgage-free home to be built courtesy of Building Homes for Heroes. Lunch price is $20. Saturday, August 15th, the 4th annual Paddle at the Porch stand-up paddleboard race in conjunction with boat boards behind the Back Porch Seafood and Oyster House. Sponsorships are available. Registration is now open at active.com. See you next time.